Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Becca from At Home in the Sun, and today I am back to do another cash stuffing. Today we're going to be cash stuffing our expenses and our sinking funds from our May 15th paycheck. So if you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Becca. I live in South Florida with my husband and 3 kids, and we do utilize the cash envelope budgeting method to try to get out of debt faster and be more intentional with our money. So just to be clear, all of the money that we're stuffing today is after the bills are paid from this paycheck, and this is money specifically budgeted and set aside for our expenses and our sinking funds and also our savings challenges. So before we count our money and get started, I did want to show you this gorgeous binder that I have in front of me, and this is brand new. It is so beautiful, you guys. It is probably like more beautiful in person than on camera, but it is this beautiful ombre rainbow chevron budget binder, and I am really in love with these. So let me show you like the whole ombre effect. If I open it up, it goes from blue all the way to purple. It is so pretty, you guys. And this chevron pattern makes this so unique, and it's actually pretty soft and more pillowy than like my other budget binders. So we are gonna be doing a binder swap today. We're gonna be swapping out my white binder to this gorgeous binder. And before we do that, let me go ahead and open it up because these are gonna be available for sale in my shop, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. And I have decided to offer personalized binders. So let's go ahead and look at the category cards that I have designed here. So I don't do vinyl on my envelopes. If I do have any vinyl, it's because I purchased it from somewhere else. I actually prefer to do category cards that I can take in and out of my envelopes. So I wanted to show you guys the category cards that I have designed, and they're really beautiful. They also have a really pretty ombre rainbow design, this really pretty butterfly, and I'm just in love with this font here. This font is just like perfectly imperfect because the spacing and the lettering is not even, and it looks more whimsical and it looks more like handwritten, and I really just love this font here. So these are some of my categories that I'm going to be switching over today. Now let's talk a little bit more about if you want to purchase this. So it will be available, like I said, in my Etsy shop. You can get up to 6 envelopes with your binder, and you will be given the option to purchase the zipper envelopes or to purchase the zipless envelope. So here is an example of a zipless envelope, and as you can see, the cards come in and out very easily from the zipless envelope. So this is the fun one, and these cards are very sturdy. They're laminated, they're printed on cardstock, so they're very sturdy and resistant to damage. So it's very easy to move your category cards back and forth if you do opt for the zipless envelopes. So for me personally, I actually prefer the zipper envelopes for these kind of binders. I like the zipless envelope for my resin binders, but I'm really like digging the zippers for these category cards because number one, I like that my money's not gonna fall out as easily, and also these category cards are wedged in here really well and they're not gonna fall out either with the zippers. And I did notice if like I'm flipping my envelopes like really quickly, you see how that tends to come out a little bit. Yeah, so if you're like a super like aggressive flipper, you might want to go with the zipper envelopes, but if you prefer a more streamlined look, then go with the zipless envelopes if you plan on purchasing these. And just be aware that the cards can fly out if you are, you know, super aggressive with flipping your envelope. So I did want to show you guys that. I'm really happy with the way that the category cards came out. And like I said, I can personalize them all for you, up to 6, and that will be an option in the shop. So if you guys have any questions about the binder or personalizing the category cards, just leave them down in the comments below, or you can shoot me a message over on Etsy and I will try my best to answer all of your questions. But you guys let me know what you think of this new binder. I really, really love it and adore it. And I'm really happy to switch it out today. So if you guys are interested in purchasing these, they are available now in my Etsy shop. Go ahead to the link in the description. It is at Home in the Sun over on Etsy. So you can go look this up if you want to purchase one. So I'm going to put this to the side. We will switch everything out in just a few minutes, but let's go ahead and count our money that we're going to be cash stuffing today. I just came from the bank. There's my teller slip. So we should have $1,980 that we're going to be working with today. So let's go ahead and count our money. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 900. 920, 940, 950, 960, 970, and 980. So that is 1,980. So we do have everything that we are supposed to have. So let's go ahead and get our money set up over here. How are you guys doing? I am going to be posting this video on Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you watching who are mothers. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I am very, very blessed and thankful that I still have my mother and my mother-in-law in my life. They are truly a huge, huge blessing to me and my husband and my children. So I am very, very thankful, and I'm excited to celebrate them today and let them know how much I appreciate and love them. So if you don't have kids, but you have a mother still in your life, or a mother figure, even an aunt, someone that you look up to in that way, take the time today to let them know how much that you love them and appreciate them. All right, so I think we're gonna work backwards today. So we're going to be switching out my binder first because I really wanna do that first. Even though I usually do this binder last, we're gonna go backwards for sure. So let me open everything up. So we gotta switch everything over. So I did change the name from vacation to travel. I like to call it travel because it's not necessarily a vacation every time that you travel. Sometimes I just go to see my family, and I wouldn't necessarily count that as a vacation. So I just decided to change the name. So in vacation, we're gonna be moving this over. I'm not gonna be counting it because I am gonna be restuffing this in just a little bit. I just wanna move everything over real quick before we stuff, and then we will come back through and restuff. So this is you and me. This is for my husband and I. And Thanksgiving. Let's move that over. So these cards, these category cards, they are so sturdy, and they actually make the envelopes like way more sturdy, which I like personally. I know some people might like your envelopes to be a little bit more softer or malleable, but I actually prefer the sturdiness that these cards give the envelopes. All right, so this is special events. I did move my gift category from another binder to this one, so I'll have to go back. Let me go do that real quick. It is actually in this one. I decided to put gifts in my low priority binder. So gifts wasn't high priority, but I decided to move it to low priority. So here's our gift money, and we'll go ahead and move this over. Okay, and that is all. We don't have a fun category anymore. I did make a card, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be stuffing that anytime soon. And then I have a bunch of like gift cards and stuff in here, and business cards. I need to move all of that over as well, and I will do all of that off the camera. So now we're gonna go back through here, and we're gonna stuff this binder. Now this is my low priority binder. So these funds, sometimes they get stuffed, sometimes they don't, sometimes they get a lot of money, sometimes they don't. High priority definitely has to come first, and my savings challenges as well. I actually put them before this category, but let's go ahead and stuff this. So travel, we're going to be giving this one, let's see, $50. I do want to do a little bit of traveling this summer when my kids are out of co-op, so I need to bulk this up. So this is a placeholder. We do have $500 in the bank and a high yield savings account for this fund. So we have $500 $600, $620, and $630 currently in travel. That one is looking pretty good. So you and me, this is for my husband and I, and if you are a returning subscriber and watcher, you know that we are saving up for our anniversary this summer. So I am adding a little bit more to this so we can have a nice, maybe like staycation. It is our 15th anniversary, so I would like it to be a little bit nicer than usual. So we're gonna be adding $100 to this because the anniversary is coming up pretty soon. So I gotta get going and save as much as possible. So we do have $500 in the bank. We have $500, $600, $20, $40, $60, $80, $700, $710, and $720 in you and me. Great. I would like to go like to a spa, maybe go out to like a really nice restaurant. Who knows what else we can get into that weekend. Thanksgiving, we're going to add $5 to Thanksgiving. So currently we have $20, $30, $40, and $45 saved for Thanksgiving, and we have a ways to go. Plenty of time to save for that. Gifts, we're going to be adding $20 to our gift fund. So we have $100, $120, $140, and $150 in our gift fund. Perfect. And special events, we're going to be adding $100. Now I am filming this, like I said, before Mother's Day. So I am going to be pulling some of this money out for Mother's Day things. But right now we have $210 in special events. Great. And like I said, we are not going to be stuffing fun right now. So our low priority binder is done. So we're going to shift over to our high priority binders. So we're going to be doing this one. This one is from Chicky Treasures. She makes these beautiful personalized resin binders. So please go check out her shop. I'll have her linked in the description as always. And Chicky is super nice and super friendly, and she is wonderful to work with. So I really encourage you guys to go check out her shop over on Etsy. All right, so for our first high priority fund, we're gonna be stuffing groceries. So for this one, we're gonna be adding $440, and we do stuff for 2 weeks at a time. So we spend about $220 in groceries for our family of 5. Try to keep it down as much as possible. It is definitely challenging when you have growing kids in the house. Spending, we're not going to be stuffing this week. Kids, we're going to be adding $50 to kids. This is anything that they need. Our pet fund, we're going to be adding $50 to this. We do have dogs and a backyard chicken, so we're at $120 for pets. And for vet visits, saving up for this because you guys know it is always expensive when you go to the vet. We're going to be adding $20 to vet visits. So we are at $100, $200, $220, and $225. Good. All right, so our household fund, we always clean this out in between cash stuffings. Household's gonna get $100 today. This covers all of our household needs. And food forest, we're gonna be adding $50 to this one. So we are at $70 for our food forest. Hoping and praying that we get lots of rain this summer so everything will, grow. We still have a lot of fruit trees that are still small and they really need that rain. So hopefully we have a really great rainy season here in Florida. Health, we're going to be adding $100. I've been trying out some new vitamins and supplements lately, and I haven't been using them for long enough to see if they're really going to make a difference, but we do like to try like higher end supplements. I usually don't buy stuff at the drugstore, just from my own research and experience. Higher end stuff, with better ingredients and stuff like that, tends to do better for our bodies. So this is for like vitamins and supplements and health related things that we need from month to month. Medical, now this fund is for our long-term medical. I just had to clean this out. So Health is for short term, month to month, and medical is for long term. So we are still working on building this up again. So let's add $50 to medical. And so we are at 60 currently. And beauty, I'm actually gonna be really generous to beauty today. I usually don't add very much. I either add nothing or like $5. I'm gonna be generous today, beauty, and I'm gonna give you 20. I'm gonna be nice. So $20 to beauty. This also, like, to me, beauty is like self-care as well. And you know, I'm trying to be better with that. I did have a self-care envelope a long time ago and I ended up taking it out. Sometimes as mothers, busy mothers, we just feel guilty for like doing things related to self-care, and I need to get out of that mindset and make it a priority so I can be a better mother and be a better wife and all of those things. So homeschool, let's see, we're gonna be adding $50 to homeschool. Now we did go on our field trip, you guys. It was so much fun. We went to a blueberry farm and we went blueberry picking, and I just love that place so much. It's so much fun. So we have lots of blueberries to last us a couple months now. So we do have some money left over. We didn't spend everything that we had in homeschool, but it was a super fun field trip. So we're gonna be adding $50 back to homeschool. This is for any of our homeschooling needs or field trips. So we have 100 in the bank, 150, 170, and 190 currently in homeschool. And yes, we are like almost out of co-op because my kids attend a co-op. We're almost done with co-op for the summer, but we do homeschool year round. So we will be doing school in the summer, and I'm putting $50 into co-op. All right, so curriculum, I'm gonna put $10 into this. I did clean this out not long ago, got all of our curriculum for next school year, 2023-2024 school year. So we're good on that. So this is saving up for if anything pops up during the year, or just saving up for, you know, next year's curriculum. Car maintenance, we're gonna be adding $50 to this. And we got some placeholders in here. All right, so we have 400 in the bank, 500, 550, 570, and $580 in car maintenance. I could get a 500 slip, but I will save that until I do my next bill swap. All right, so life insurance, let's add $5 to this. I pay this about every 6 months and it's very inexpensive. So life insurance is at $10, $20, and $30. Perfect. Okay, and this is lot tax. This is property taxes for a separate lot that we own. So for this one, we're gonna add $30. Take out my placeholder, so 20 and 30. So looks like we have $100, $200, $300 in the bank, $320, $340, $350, and $360 currently in lot tax. So we have to pay this once a year. I think it's like November. We have to pay our property taxes on that lot. And for gifts, I did end up switching that to my low priority envelope. So we're not gonna be stuffing that one. And I also transferred $20 to my yearly subscriptions fund, and we are not updating this tracker. So let's go ahead and do our debt check-in that we do in all of my cash stuffings. So we have 2 debts currently. Our smallest one is a personal loan, and I use this honeycomb tracker to track my payments. And as you can see, we are almost done. I'm so excited, you guys. And we have a second debt, which is our HELOC, and this one is a really big one, and we do have 3 debt cards for this one. So we'll start working on this one a lot more when this one is paid off this year. So with this paycheck, we actually made a payment on the HELOC. So let me grab my marker, and we will color in a honeycomb for this one. It makes me so happy to know that that first debt is going to be paid off in just a couple months, you guys. I'm so excited and looking forward to this one being paid off. So excited about that. All right, so let's go ahead and count and see how much money we have left over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, and 630. Okay, so we're going to be putting this $630 towards our savings challenges, and that will be in my next video. And I did not do a savings challenge video with our last paycheck, so it will be this money plus the savings challenge money from my last paycheck. So we will have a larger than normal savings challenge stuffing in my next video. So I am very excited about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the new binder and if you plan on purchasing one. And I hope you guys like it and like the design. Let me know, because I always like to hear your feedback. Once again, I hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day and a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.